Hey y'all, in today's video I wanted to go over my February monthly project. If you don't know, I am trying to do one creative project every single month in 2025 to get myself out of my comfort zone and challenge my creativity. So back in January, I did a sour beer label and it challenged my skills in digital illustration. I do illustration on the side as a fun passion, but I don't do digital illustration. It's a little bit different. And it's not a part of my services as a graphic designer. So this was kind of pushing my comfort level. And I had a lot of fun on the project. So go check that out if you haven't seen it already. I have a couple YouTube shorts on it. So I definitely suggest you going to take a look at those. I had a lot of fun on a project. So for February, I took on the project for a nonprofit organization that I'm involved in. And unfortunately, as a volunteer inside of this organization, I'm not allowed to show you the content I worked on. I'm still allowed to discuss the project, but I can't show you exactly what I did because I am under NDA. So in today's video, I hope to go over how to talk about a NDA project using the STAR interview method, because I know it's a very common thing in the design world to be under NDA, whether you're working for a nonprofit or these really big organizations, corporate organizations, or just with multiple people on the project. You can't exactly show what you did, but you can still talk about it in a way that doesn't violate the NDA. So a little bit of background on the situation of this project. I am a volunteer inside of this national nonprofit organization that's looking to take an international step today. The nonprofit organization is only on year 5, which is crazy for taking an international step. And I've been a part of this nonprofit for 1 year now, acting as the newsletter coordinator under the marketing committee. So I've mainly just spent my past year learning about the organization, how it works, what everyone does, just trying to organize myself inside this organization and seeing, hey, where can I be more valuable for year 2? So now that we're in year 2, I recognize that we were having a lot of issues with our brand guidelines in keeping a uniformed look with inside of the organization. So in February, I went to my marketing committee chair and said, hey, can I please work on the brand guidelines? It seems like we're really struggling with this. And since the board has all these goals for going international this year, I think it's really important that we unify the look and the mission of the organization. And they said, yeah, go for it. So since I volunteered for that, I took on that big task of working on the brand guidelines. And specifically what I did inside of that project was I went to the board and said, hey, we need to organize what our mission statement is, our values and our goals, not just for this year, but for future years, so we can create a better, more cohesive voice of what this organization is. And then I reached out to committees and said, hey, how are you currently using the brand guidelines? Where are you using it? Who are you talking to? How are you sharing it? So I was just collecting a lot of information in the beginning of this project. And then I took a look at what the current brand guidelines were, and it was mainly a very simple version of the logo usage. And I went, hey, we need to work on that and expand it to better represent who we are as an organization and just create more identity and cohesiveness among the board, our regions, and our committees, so that when our audience looks at us, we look uniform. We actually look like we're a team. We actually look like we're an organization. And a part of that, I went into refining the logo usage, providing more examples of the logos, correlating the logos and creating region logos, committee logos to better represent all our different teams inside of the organization. I took a look at our colors and revised our colors, expanding the branding of our colors, the visual identity of our colors. I took a look at typography, refined that so that we can look more professional and more consistent within our different types of branding. And then I went into doing brand templates because we're a volunteer organization. We don't have a lot of graphic designers or just people who are really able to help push content forward. So I was working on just basic templates where people can plug and play their text and plug in their pictures and kind of be done with it, but still keep that really cohesive look. So I've been on this project for 1 month now, and brand guidelines take more than 1 month. But since I was taking this on as my creative project for this month, I put in the most hours this past month, and I'm gonna be continuously working on this project probably for another 3 months, but I'm really excited to be a part of it. The board's really excited to be working on this. I've got a lot of great feedback from the committees, and I'm really excited to be a part of this project. It was a great opportunity. It's really pushed my design skills, and I'm having a great time with these challenges. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing for March yet, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be something easier. Maybe like a t-shirt or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. So I hope that gives you some ideas on how to talk about a NDA project. If you want to follow along to keep seeing what projects I am doing each month of this year and actually see if I am going to achieve this goal. I'm only 2 months into achieving this goal. I still need to figure out month 3. Please hit subscribe, and as always, please leave a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you, and thank you for watching.